Welcome to DC Bedtime Stories. If you like my stories, remember to like and share and subscribe. Thanks for your support. Tonight, we'll begin a dreamy retelling of his cozy bedtime story. Children, are you ready? We are going to enter the dream world. Close your eyes and start counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Today's stories. The Forest Adventure. Rosie and Max's journey of friendship. In a serene and beautiful forest. Sunlight filtered through the cracks in the leaves, casting golden rays upon the dense trees and colorful flowers. This forest was home to a variety of animals, living harmoniously, each day filled with joy and surprises. Among the residents of the forest was a little rabbit named Rosie. Rosie had soft brown fur and agile ears, always hopping around with boundless curiosity. She loved exploring, observing everything in the forest, and was always eager to make new friends. Deep within the forest lived a big gray wolf named Max. Max appeared fierce on the outside, covered in gray fur, but inside, he was filled with a longing for friendship. Amidst his loneliness, he wasn't the ferocious type of wolf. Rather, he was a gentle and lonely soul, yearning to be accepted and understood by others. Rosie and Max lived in the same forest but rarely crossed paths. There seemed to be an invisible barrier between them, leaving Max feeling lonely and Rosie feeling curious. Until one day, an unexpected encounter changed everything. On a sunny morning, Rosie hopped out of her burrow, ready to embark on a day of adventure. She decided to follow the forest path, exploring new sights and making new friends. Along the way, she happily sang songs, enjoying the fresh air and warm sunlight of the forest. Meanwhile, Max strolled alone on the other side of the forest, in search of food. He happened to hear Rosie's song. He stopped in his tracks, feeling a strange sensation as if the song was calling out to him. Rosie's song also caught the attention of other animals, who quietly followed the melody, eager to see who was singing so beautifully. Unaware that she had attracted the attention of so many animals, Rosie continued on her way, excitedly anticipating new adventures. Rosie hopped into an open meadow, filled with beautiful wildflowers and a clear stream. She paused, closed her eyes, and took in the fresh forest air, enjoying the harmonious beauty of the moment. Just then, a large shadow suddenly cast over her, blocking the sunlight in front of her. Rosie opened her eyes to find a big gray wolf standing before her, his eyes revealing a hint of loneliness and anticipation.
Hello there.
Rosie greeted the big gray wolf warmly, not feeling afraid. Max furrowed his brow. He wasn't used to animals being so friendly to him. He tried to respond.
Hello, I'm Max. Did I disturb you?
Rosie shook her head with a smile and said, Not at all.
I'm Rosie. Nice to meet you, Max. Do you also enjoy wandering in the forest?
Max nodded, feeling a strange warmth in his heart. He had never encountered an animal as friendly as Rosie, which made him feel special. Just then, a little squirrel came running over, excitedly exclaiming,
I heard your song, Rosie. It was so wonderful.
Other animals also approached, expressing their love for Rosie's singing and curiosity about Max. In this cheerful atmosphere, Rosie and Max began to slowly engage with each other, sharing their stories and feelings. under the gathering of animals. Rosie and Max felt a long-lost warmth and joy. They discussed the wonders of the forest together, sharing their preferences and dreams.
Max, why do you always wander alone in the forest?
Rosie asked curiously. Max sighed softly, his eyes revealing deep emotions.
Everyone is afraid of me because I'm a big gray wolf. Although I've never harmed any animals, my appearance keeps others at a distance. I long for friendship, but always find it difficult to fit in.
Rosie shook her head gently, speaking with a gentle voice.
Being a big gray wolf doesn't necessarily mean being ferocious. I believe you're a kind wolf. It's just that others don't understand you yet.
The animals nodded in agreement, expressing their willingness to be friends with Max. They trusted Rosie's judgment, and were willing to give Max a chance to explore the forest's mysteries and joys together. And so, Rosie, Max, and a group of animal friends embarked on an unexpected adventure. They encountered more challenges and wonderful discoveries, with every corner of the forest brimming with mystery and surprises. But their unity and wisdom helped them overcome each one. Their first stop led them to a giant oak tree, where they discovered a hidden cave. The cave emitted a fresh scent, with shimmering dewdrops hanging from its walls, leading everyone inside. Rosie found a massive underground lake, its waters crystal clear, reflecting the light from the cave's ceiling. They played by the lake, enjoying their carefree happiness. Next, they traversed through a sea of flowers, each blossom emitting captivating fragrances. Suddenly, a breeze swept through, swirling the petals into a colorful shower. Rosie and Max danced in the flower rain, while the animals cheered and celebrated, as if they were in a fairyland. At their second stop, they crossed through a dense forest and encountered a rushing stream. The waters were swift and cold, with no bridges or floating logs to cross. Rosie and Max devised a plan. They gathered long branches and vines and, with the help of the animals, constructed a makeshift bridge, successfully crossing the stream. Deep in the forest, they found an injured fawn, unable to walk. Rosie and Max immediately decided to help the fawn. They utilized the wisdom of their fox friend to create a simple stretcher, carefully carrying the fawn to safety and tending to it until it recovered. Each challenge they faced was an opportunity for growth. Rosie, Max, and their animal friends learned to listen to each other, to help one another, and to make the most of their individual strengths. Their friendship grew stronger, and their trust and gratitude deepened. Finally, they reached a steep hillside, covered in thick grass and large rocks. This was the only path to the heart of the forest, but they didn't know how to overcome this obstacle. Rosie stood at the base of the hill, contemplating a solution. Suddenly, a clever squirrel friend jumped over, suggesting they use their agility and claws to help everyone climb the hillside. With the animals' help, one by one, they scaled the steep slope. Although it was challenging, they eventually reached the summit. At the mountaintop, they discovered a mysterious cliffside, adorned with a peculiar plant that emitted shimmering light. Rosie led everyone in a cautious exploration, discovering that the plant emitted a magical energy. Their fox friend explained
that this plant might be a unique herb in the forest, capable of healing wounds and bringing strength.
However, just as they were about to harvest the herb, A strong wind suddenly swept through, lifting rocks and plants, trapping them on the cliffside. They faced the threat of high altitude and harsh weather, making the situation extremely dangerous. Rosie rallied everyone's spirits, suggesting they use their combined strength and wisdom to devise an escape plan. With the agility of their squirrel and bird friends, they found a safe route to escape, eventually overcoming the danger. Through this ordeal, Rosie, Max, and their animal friends deepened their trust and reliance on each other. They experienced the power of unity, knowing that as long as they were united, they could overcome any challenge. Throughout their journey, they made many new friends, such as brave squirrel companions, clever fox friends, and kind bird allies. Each new friend brought different knowledge and skills, making them more united and stronger. The entire adventure was filled with laughter, love, and challenges. Rosie, Max, and their animal friends shared countless beautiful moments, growing and learning together, with each other's help and support, exploring the mysteries of the forest, and discovering their inner courage and strength. After a series of exciting adventures, Rosie, Max, and their animal friends finally returned to the heart of the forest, their hearts filled with a sense of accomplishment and joy. They sat together, reminiscing about the challenging yet joyful journey. Rosie looked gratefully at each animal friend, saying,
Thank you all for your companionship and support along the way. Without you, we wouldn't have had so many wonderful moments.
Max also felt profound happiness and satisfaction. He said,
Through this adventure, I have learned a lot, especially the importance of unity and courage. I have finally found true friends. Thank you for your trust and understanding.
The animals hugged each other, sharing their joy and gratitude. They realized that through facing challenges and difficulties together, their friendship had become stronger, and their hearts had grown. In this heartwarming moment, Rosie suddenly remembered something. She took out a piece of paper, with a map drawn on it from her pocket, and said with a smile,
During this adventure, we discovered many treasures. But the most precious one is the time we spent together, and the companionship we shared. This is our common treasure.
Max took the map and carefully tucked it away, saying it would be their eternal keepsake. The conclusion of the story was filled with warmth and hope. Rosie, Max, and their animal friends continued to live in the forest, sharing friendship and love, each day filled with laughter and gratitude. This adventure not only helped them grow and learn, but also taught them the value of friendship and unity. They knew that no matter what challenges they faced, as long as they stayed connected and worked together, they could create miracles and embrace a brighter future.
That's it for today's story. If you like it, remember to like and share and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.
That's it for today. Thank you for your support. If you like my video, please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe.